Hi there, neuro closers. Here's another 5-level brain hack that your fellow neuro closers are using right now to close super high ticket buyers. So it's 2025, and average salespeople are still telling in your face stories about their company, their products, or at best quoting generic faceless Google or Trustpilot reviews. But the top 1%, they're selling with Inception, true stealth persuasion. And here's how. 1. They encourage their wealthy buyers' dreams because nobody else realizes that they need believers too. 2. They justify past failures because even the rich feel imposter syndrome. 3. They allay their fears because they know that courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the ability to act despite fear. 4. They confirm their suspicions because no matter how successful one becomes, it still feels great to say, I knew it. I told you, didn't I? And 5. They help them throw rocks at their enemies because when you align with your buyers against their opposition, you automatically become their trusted ally. So 2025's master salespeople put them all together. Encourage their dreams, justify their failures, allay their fears, confirm their suspicions, and help them throw rocks at their enemies. They put all those 5 skills together to subtly implant the desire to own your products in the heart of your high net worth investor. They structure it to make the decision feel like their own. Think Inception for the 21st century. Here's exactly what this sounds like for one of my clients right now, and they're a team of real estate agents selling luxury $1 million plus condos in the US to high net worth clients. And I call it the "you were always meant to own this" view, a private story as if they're already living it. Look, I don't need to sell you on anything. If you're still dreaming of that coastal life, it means you haven't given up yet. That says something. Remember when you first started chasing freedom? The skyline goals. The idea that one day you'll look out from your own balcony, no noise, but waves and certainty. That dream wasn't foolish. It was simply waiting for the right place to land. This exclusive address isn't just a condo. It's a course correction. It's the physical embodiment of "I did it right." And if others doubted you along the way, if some part of you has ever questioned whether the sacrifices were worth it, owning here, that question answers itself every morning with the sunrise over the water. You finally have the luxury to forget the missteps, the false starts, the partners who didn't deliver, because everything here is built with the certainty and finish that so many developments only promise. And if you've ever suspected that the real estate game was rigged for locals or insiders, you're right. But this resort is the exception. It's open, ready, and built with the international investor in mind. This time, you're not shut out. You're first in line. And here's the quiet truth no one says out loud. When you live here, you win. You get the view, the legacy, the peace, and yes, without ever having to raise your voice. You get to prove the doubters wrong. Let them keep scrolling listings. Let them hunt ROI. You'll be having wine on the terrace, while the only thing you see is the city lights reflecting off your private marina. Now, guys, run that framework for your solution, and you'll instantly feel how much more inspiring you sound to yourself. Here's how I embedded the Inception stealth persuasion into that story. 1. Encourage their dreams. I said, that dream wasn't foolish. It was simply waiting for the right place to land. Justify their failures. I said, you'll finally have the luxury to forget the missteps, the false starts. Allay their fears. I said, everything here is built with the certainty and finish that so many developments only promise. Confirm their suspicions. I said, you've always suspected the game was rigged. You're right. Help them throw rocks at their enemies. I said, without ever raising your voice, you get to prove the doubters wrong. Guys, your prospects aren't logical, they're emotional algorithms. Hack them. This framework weaponizes neuro-closes, neuro-emotional stealth persuasion. Each step forces the buyer to visualize, then feel, then become their aspirational future self, the core driver of high-ticket decisions. Want your own word-for-word neuro-closing script to implement in your business right now and get your buyers closing the sale for you? Comment below Inception or DM me, and I'll send you your own custom scripted neuro close Inception selling one pager completely for free. You're welcome.